Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Nerdstrodamus. I'm Dr. Pants.
Are you playing Elden Ring? I'm playing Elden Ring. Did you, the far fell omen? Huh? Godric grafted? Limgrave? Did you jellyfish it enough? Huh? We're playing the game. It's happening. We're on top of things. Yup.
Hold on. I think I can Elden Ring meme this or Soulsborne meme this.
Okay.
Finger. Butthole?
Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
Okay, the entire internet has talked about Elden Ring. Is that what we're doing here?
No,
Are we
no,
just,
we're
are we
not,
just
no.
trying to ride the wave that is the algorithm
No,
and talk
let's-
about Elden Ring?
Now let's talk about let's talk about an almost 10-year-old game. Let's do that instead. It's close.
Which game?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Why are we talking about Grand Theft Auto 5?
They just put it out on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Yeah?
And it's got ray tracing. Look at all those rays. That's what the trailer's all about. The ray tracing.
I don't see any Rays. I don't see Ray Fiennes. I don't see Ray Chase. No Rays! What are you talking about?
I see all kinds of rays. Look at the thing and the Diamond Casino and the things. It does look very beautiful. Basically, you know, the game has never been in 30 frames a second on consoles.
No, never 60.
It's been in 30 frames a second forever on consoles, and now it's finally, there's options at least.
Yeah, options, except for one big problem, Lambo.
What's the
You have to pay if you're not on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
It is $20 for the multiplayer everywhere but PlayStation 5 and $40 for the single player. For Grand Theft Auto 5. It launched on the 360 and the PS3.
It won't go away.
Here's the deal. The reason the game is still around is because it keeps making money.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's okay.
The chillins love it.
Right.
They like
but,
to Grand
no,
Theft Autos.
No, here's my problem. Here's my problem. If the game is still making money, then there's other means than charging people for an updated version.
It's not the only game that's like, you know, kind of like surviving this long. I mean, we've talked about it before, that there's like, you know, games that have achieved a virality that have continued on, but like now their games just won't die.
Okay.
It won't die.
Hold on.
Scrim? Do you want more Scrim? I mean, Scrim's good.
Yeah, but Scrim's not on every generation. Where's my Super Nintendo version? Where's my PlayStation 1 version?
That would be awesome.
They played Doom on a pregnancy test. Why can't I play Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim on an Atari 2600?
I'm sure somebody's demaked it down to something.
Oh, they have.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody demade Elden Ring down to like N64 graphics.
That would just be awesome.
No.
That'd basically just be playing Body Harvest.
No.
Or Quest 64.
Anyway,
Yeah.
my problem with it though isn't the fact that the game won't die. It's that it seems to be greedy. $40 for the single player on Grand Theft Auto 5? Like just $20 for the whole package, I'd be okay. But it's the fact that they're charging $60! $60! For what? What did you do?
I mean, there are a lot of games that are just given the free upgrade. I mean, you know, Siege did it. Cyberpunk did it. You're getting the free upgrades for a lot of games.
Hey, I meant to ask you.
Yeah.
You bought Horizon Forbidden West, correct?
Yes, I did.
Which version did you buy?
I bought the PS5 version.
Why? The PS4 version was cheaper and came with the PS5 version.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Don't.
The PlayStation 4 version of Horizon Forbidden West is $10 cheaper and comes with a free upgrade to the PS5. But no one knows that. They never advertised it. There's your free upgrade, Lambo.
Why?
I am full of all kinds of rage.
Wow, yeah,
over
that
this.
is, you are dripping salt and sauce today. So, basically here's the deal. We're in this kind of weird area where certain games aren't going away.
It's games as service.
Uh-huh.
That is a thing that has really come about since like the PS4, Xbox One's like era. Games as a service where they keep being kind of just ported onto the new systems. I mean, we got all kinds of games like this. I mean, one of the biggest ones just had a major release, and that was of course Destiny 2 with Was it Wrath of the Witch King?
It was the rich. It was like just the Witch Queen. I think. Wasn't it one of the early ones a Wrath something? It was something's Wrath.
What's Wrath of the Witch King then? Is that a Lord of the Rings thing?
The Lich King? I think you're thinking.
Wrath of the Lich. Oh no! That was.
I think you're like mixing up your World of Warcraft things. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts your brain.
Anyway, Destiny's been around for a while, and I'm pretty sure Destiny has a free upgrade onto the newer systems, doesn't it?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you can play it.
You just have to pay every year for
the new update. Yeah.
It's based. You want a hot take? Destiny is basically the Madden of shooters.
Ooh. I mean,
you got to pay $60 to play the same game every year.
It's only like 40.
No.
Yeah.
It's 40 for the update, but then there's more little DLCs. Stuff sprinkled throughout the year.
Oh, you're so right. That sucks. Why would they do that?
I'm really sorry. I like Destiny 2 a lot.
I love Destiny 2.
I'm just feeling really salty about all this because, like, I don't know. And then
I don't know.
And then there's other stuff like we have Apex. Like Apex Legends is still around, and that's fine. Apex is free to play.
Yeah. And I think those kinds of games make more sense. Your Fortnites, your Apex Legends, your PUBG and stuff like that. Right. Well, no, PUBG just went free to play, right? So really recently or something like that.
I've never played PUBG in my life, so I don't know.
I think that's probably why, because I think we had to pay for it before.
Right.
No, those games make perfect sense. And Halo Infinite, the multiplayer being free, I hope that game continues until infinity. Maybe that was the idea.
Maybe it's the last one. Is it the last Halo? Are we done?
That might be the idea.
Why are we talking about this? Because games as a service is not anything new.
No,
what's the point of this discussion?
Well, the point is that there are old games that were service-based, some of them, and had online features, and that are going away forever, and we can never get them back.
Or are already gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, people have done a good job preserving, for example, like, a lot of the PSP minis and things like that are, And last year when they threatened to shut down the PlayStation and the PSN stores.
Don't do it, Sony.
There was just a huge rush to, like, first of all, pirate everything. And then second of all, try to preserve all those games because there's so many games that, like, once they go away, once they're off there might be things that disappear forever. There are tons of like little mobile games and stuff over the past many years that have just disappeared, and you're never gonna play them again because they're just gone.
Right. I think we did an episode similar to this. I don't know. Did it air?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. If it aired,
we'll
put a card up there for it.
Yeah, it is.
But this brings up an interesting point because, like, there's lots of stuff that goes. It's like available online digitally, and then it just eventually disappears. One of my biggest gripes with Sony is. And people always complain about Nintendo for this, with their virtual console and everything. But Sony, I want to throw an even bigger thing at, because Sony has made no effort to bring in any PS1 classics from the PS3 Vita era, even PSP era. Like, once those stores shut down, there is no access to these games.
Now, there are rumors that, like, PSN's going to have their own, like, kind of tiered system, sort of like Nintendo Switch Online does with old games, and you'll be able to, like, either, just access them and play them or something like that, and we'll get drips and drops of them. But we don't know. It's an unknown at this point. It's just rumor.
Here's my argument.
Yeah.
And everybody makes the same argument at Nintendo. I already paid for them. They're on here. They're here. They're in this! Just let me play them on a modern console. Is it that hard? People make the same argument against Nintendo. I'm going to keep saying it, but no one ever brings up Sony. I want to play Xenogears on my PS5! I don't even have a PS5. I just want the option when it happens.
Well, I mean, they did just hit Chrono Cross. They did all Final Fantasies. That's almost the next one. That's almost the next one to get remastered.
Yeah.
What if they remaster it and remake the rest of the end game and, like, actually do it? Wouldn't that be cool?
It'll never happen.
They're doing that weird, like, side story thing for Chrono Cross. Like, that's happening.
It'll never happen.
They're doing it, though. It could happen. Maybe. No. They don't care?
If it happens, I'll shave my beard. Live in an episode.
Would that be the first time you've been clean-shaven on an episode of Nerdstrodamus? See, like, the Lambo, I've evolved. I've evolved a lot.
There are episodes where I am stubbly, and have the fade, like the 5 o'clock shadow. But I don't think ever clean shaven. I will shave the whole beard and everything on an episode if they ever remake Xenogears. And I don't mean just port it onto something. I mean, it's got to get some kind of HD upgrade or something. Okay? If they do it, I'll do this. But it's never going to happen. You know why? Square hates Xenogears. It's never gotten anything.
Well, we thought that about Chrono Cross, too. And like, they're
No. There's one thing about Chrono Cross.
Huh.
The chrono.
Because it's connected to the trigger thing.
Right!
Yeah.
Right!
Which is forever loved.
And Square can just milk the chrono name without giving us anything new. They can just keep milking it and milking it.
Stop milking. Stop milking. You're just milking.
They can squeeze every last drop out of that.
I was gonna say, get your Joy-Cons, but
I have a Switch Lite, so
yeah. Get your Joy-Cons to do the 1, 2, 3 switch thing. Ooh.
Cross-generational stuff
is
doing a lot wrong and some right. Okay? Siege.
Yeah.
Siege, I think, is doing it right.
Yeah, I think they've done a good job kind of like moving us in a good direction. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter where you're playing now, your version can like update, and you know, the new version looks really good. I mean, I gotta say, we've been playing it on the Xbox Series S recently, and you know, upgrade looks really good. They're adding new characters. And they're saying it's going to be a 10-year game.
It's crossplay.
Yeah.
With everything. And that's how it should go too. Crossplay with everything. Everything. And it doesn't cost anything to upgrade it. No. And here's the best part too. They're adding cross progression.
Yep.
There is cross progression between PS4 and PS5.
Yep.
Xbox One and Xbox Series S and X.
And with all like the PC and the streaming things that
but now by the end of this year there will be cross progression with everything.
And they're doing a good job.
Yes, so I'll finally be able to bring over my PS4 stuff onto the Xbox. So all of you who claim because I wore a Sony shirt once that I'm a Sony pony, joke's on you! I've got a Series S and not a PS5.
There's like a single comment somewhere.
Yeah, but it burned me! Oh, he's wearing a Sony shirt. He's a Sony pony. That's a stupid name. You're stupid. It is a Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. I was going to say, you could tell it's Friday.
I had a very long week. Anyway. We have a lot of cross-generational things.
Right.
Okay, and we've already said that we want some of like the older games that were available as service online, like to come in. What's one thing you would like to see cross-generational that's not?
So there's like, for example, that like there's always that like last little drip and drop from the Wii U generation, right?
Literally, the last drip and drop, because there's like what?
A couple of games.
There's like a couple of games that need to show up somewhere else.
Yeah, and there's like, you know, and you know, there's a lot of things the Switch doesn't do that, like, you know, the 3DS did, the Street Pass, all that kind of stuff.
I loved the Street Pass feature on the 3DS.
Yeah, I if anything could have been like ported over and like, but like that was a whole like community, the Miiverse. You know, all of
I don't know why they took that away. Like, I'm not
beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped.
It was positive. It wasn't super toxic. Like other. It wasn't super toxic. Like other ones. Yeah.
I'm gonna argue, but not right now.
Sure.
In private, because I'll show you some things. But
I'm sure there's some dark things.
But like with the Switch, like Street Pass, like why not? People carry these things around all the time. Here's the deal. We teach in schools. Yeah. As a high school teacher, I have so many students who bring their Switches in to play during study hall or lunch or at the end of the day. Like, they have it. Like, can you imagine going to a comic convention or an anime convention when they're like
Switch in your backpack,
and
Street Pass.
They don't turn off. They're always in sleep mode. You can Street Pass everybody.
That would have been awesome cross-generational. And there's one more thing from the Wii U that burns us hard.
Oh, it burns so bad. What is it, Lambo?
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful time.
It is probably most people's least favorite Xenoblade game.
Well, I mean, it was a very, very different. It was basically an MMO without any of the O. With some of the O. Only a little bit of the O.
But a little M.
There was a little bit of M.
You know, it was an MO.
MO.
I would not put the first M.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just massively online.
but it was this great idea of like you were stranded on this planet, you made your own character, you ran around, you could recruit NPCs that were other people's characters, and then you worked together to like chip away at these giant bosses. And like there was an online feature to it, and you could keep playing.
And
like
there's an infrastructure.
Yeah. You joined different clans and everything, like different organizations. There was such cool stuff there. And then, because it was on the Wii U, it faded into dust.
Yeah, and soon it'll be gone forever because all the Wii U online services are going to shut down sometime, very soon. So we're kind of in that we're close to the death knells, man. You know?
Oh, the Wii U's been dead to me for years. Like, the only reason I have to boot up my Wii U anymore is to play Xenoblade Chronicles Cross. Like, that's it. That's the only reason. Otherwise, everything's been ported. No, I mean, there are other games that could show up that we haven't seen, like Star Fox Zero or Star Fox
Land.
Guard.
Nintendo Land.
Devil's Third.
Technically, the Mario Maker 1. Only because there's a lot of cool content on it that would have been cool to port over.
Just put the levels on Mario Maker 2.
I have no idea why like the levels didn't cross over. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Yeah, they should have been like legacy levels.
They should have. You're right. Right.
Yeah.
What's our point?
Our point is, this is the most stream of consciousness thing we've ever done.
Yeah, it is. I don't mind it because I hope it was entertaining.
Yeah.
But we're in an era with cross-generational things, with games not staying with their consoles, and it hasn't been that way really for a long time because things got ported and whatnot. But now we've got these games that are online,
and they're like, we can make the argument now that they're not ports anymore. They're just enhanced new versions for the new console.
Right.
They still connect to the old ones. Like people who get the new PS5 and Xbox versions of the new GTA 5 are going to be able to play with the old people on the older game.
Right, and that's something really special, but I think a lot of other things need to start working like that too.
Yeah.
I think we have to look past like leaving things in the past. Now, if they're things that didn't sell or whatnot, obviously they can't keep going. Like Titanfall 1 is shut down. Why? No one plays it. Titanfall 2 is still up. You can play that. That's perfectly fine. But I think we need to see more of this stuff happen, and I think one of the biggest things that needs to happen is all of these classic games that like Sony and Nintendo have out there available, they need to start being able to go system to system. Because it's not fair to the people who spent the money on them and they're stuck on those systems, especially if the store shuts down and they were only available online, because then what happens like if something happens to your memory and you can't re-download it?
Yeah. Then get a PC and join the PC Master Race, because nothing ever disappears there.
Well, that would be pirating, and pirating is wrong. Pirating is wrong.
Oh, no. I mean, I know. I log into my Steam, and I can download anything I download.
Can you download Xenogears? Can you play Xenogears on Steam? Xenogears! Xenogears forever, baby!
Technically, you can download RetroArch on Steam and play it on Steam.
No, you can't. Because
you can download RetroArch on Steam and play it on Steam.
How are you going to get a copy of it?
It's not. You put the disc in your...
you're going to go buy
a USB disc drive.
Yeah, no.
In your USB disc drive.
Go ahead. Find a used copy of Xenogears on eBay and tell me you're willing to drop that kind of money on a 20-plus-year-old PS1 game that you want to say that the eBay description is not scratched, and guess what? It gets packaged in a Ziploc bag with just the two discs on top of each other.
Oh, that sounds oddly specific. How were you hurt?
Lunar Eternal Blue.
Oh, that sucks.
Did I not tell you that?
Yeah,
literally all four discs in a Ziploc bag just stacked on top of each other. It works. It's fine. But you can't trust eBay.
I don't.
But you can trust us. We know what we're talking about. I don't know what we've talked about this entire time. Heck, I don't know how long this episode is. But let us know your thoughts on cross-generational stuff. What's something from a previous generation that you'd like to see brought over? Is there something you're missing from the PS4 that you want on the PS5? Something from the Xbox One you want on the Series S or X? Is there something from the PS3 or Xbox 360 you're missing? Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
That'd be awesome. Why don't they bring that back?
Oh, actually, it is back. You can play the multiplayer on the Xbox Series S if you download 3 from EA Play.
But like the old one.
Yeah.
Not the
Legendary Edition. If you download 3, the multiplayer's there, buddy. Again, I'm not sure what the point was. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some laughs. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you got something to say to at least keep going with the conversation. Comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I've said comment like 50 million times. But for Nerdstrodamus, I'm Dr. Pants.
I'm Lambo.
We'll catch you some other time.
Elden Ring!
Finger. Butthole?